right now, Donald. Tested everything. These are my close friends. And I have a servant on a personal level. What are you trying to say, Dr. Joe? I think I need to each give you and Demented Joe a punishment. I don't think we need to go that far, though. Are you sure about that? I say perhaps American Joe. They have treated you complete garbage, and they don't actually care for you. They just criticize you, too. Donald, please just keep an open mind. That's all I'm asking you. Did I give you permission to talk, Joe? Sorry, Dr. George. You better be. Now, terms and conditions. Your wish is my command, my holiness. That's much better, Donald. I expect great things from a great servant like you. That's why I go on first place right now. I didn't appreciate your comment, Baron. It's the wrong. You know how to handle this, right, Donald? Of course I do, go to George. You're really going through with this, Donald? Now's your time, Donald. Let them have it. Baron, nobody actually likes you. Excuse me? You think you're some hot shit, but in reality, everyone thinks less of you when you're not around. Come on, Donald, you don't actually mean that? It came out of his mouth, though, Joe. And I think you and Baron are required to dish it back. Come on, George. Please let us apologize to you. We really mean it. Shut up and do whatever I say, Baron. You, out of all people, should know what will happen if you don't. And what is that supposed to mean? Stop! Stop! The issue of all is your weight. Not too bad, but I know you guys can do better. Please, Bestie, let's play the game. We don't need to talk. Did I give you permission to talk, Bestie? Your bestie should mean a lot to you, go to George. Don't hurt us. Come on, Joe. Hurt us instead. Well, it looks like you're already doing that to yourself. Everything will be burned to crisp. Do you hear me? Go to George. Can we focus on the game? I'm glad you brought that up, since you guys can watch me complete the whole next turn while everyone is falling apart. There's still plenty of game left, though. I don't appreciate being talked to like that. I need you to say stuff back to that, Bestie. Delusional. Go to George will touch you over. Oh man, it felt so good to hear. See what is going on right now. This feels like a nightmare. Which part of it feels like a nightmare, you will keep donut? Your garbage gameplay? Or how your friends are not seeing your friends? Oh, just man. Do you literally see how those two other servants are playing right now? They are literally throwing the game away. If I'm being honest, though, go to George. It's kind of hard to pay attention. I didn't appreciate that response. Deep breath, go there. It was your turn to say something from a demented old man. Those people don't get to play up and do all the things while we lost. What the hell? Those were Barack's words, not mine. I think are you starting to understand how disgusting this friend group is? I literally cannot focus on the game. I'm sorry, you guys, but I'm no longer in a position to win. Shut up with that crap. You were strong, Joe. You were never in a position to win this game. I told you all that it's going to be me or my bestie who will win this game. I have a request for you, go to George. What are you trying to do, Barack? If it's something I won't like hearing, you know what will happen. Should we at least talk to your bestie? What? We're sorry for everything. Once again, a fake apology from the fake person in the group. He's everything. But you know what, though? I give my bestie permission to talk, but he knows what to do from here. Wait, really? Shut up, Barry. What? You keep talking to me like I'm your bestie. I'm my daddy's bestie. If you're going to keep talking like this, bestie, then you might not need my permission to talk anymore. I'll do whatever you want, bestie. You're doing a great job so far. Joe and Donald are a complete mess, and Barrett will crumble eventually. Keep it up. You know good and damn well we were never going to win this game with these kinds of distractions. You're complete garbage at the game, Joe. Don't talk to my daddy like that. Yeah. Keep talking like that, bestie. You guys are just giving up. There's no way for the team to score. My bestie is spitting out facts. It's such a clown show out here. How many attempts do you guys need to finish up the hole? You don't. All right, boys. You ready to play the ultimate game of risk? Definitely, Barack. I need to get back to my winning ways. Well, I've only won once in this game. I think I'm due for another win. And I'm looking forward to going back-to-back with this team. We'll have to build this on top, because just like last time, I will be ready to focus. We'll see about that thing, Phil. I wish you all good luck today. You're the best player in this. I've never played this with 5 people before. Same here. So we'll definitely be interested in how the game goes. No one can look at that. You're going first, Phil. Let's see what you got. I wanted to see the scouting, so I think I'll try going to the game. Are you sure about that, Phil? It would be extremely hard to defend that. So it's not like I have anything else. That's so true. Most of my territory is designed around your opinion. Fair enough. And George, what's up? Please try to restrain yourself and call and feel back to you, okay? This is fun. You don't always my density. I will do my best. You literally just called it your density. For real. Okay, whatever. It's not what I'm saying in North America because I'm just amazing like that. What happened to putting troops in the Middle East? Well, my best control in the Middle East right now. I don't want to attack them unless I need to. But you just attacked with the radio? Exactly true. I'm so sorry, Betsy. I think I'm attacking you immediately. It just seriously sounds like a history, George. You want to know what's in this? Here we go again. I don't really care for it. You go into for South America is the issue. I didn't ask to go for North America. Seriously, George, I literally control the United States territory. Only for now, though. I'm setting myself up to take that away. Glad to hear you all think what I said into consideration. I can't even tell if you're being sarcastic. For real. Anyway, I'm starting, but we're supposed to be smart by taking the entire Australian continent and only 30 minutes. That's a productive turn, Joe. Nice. Thanks, Bill. Okay, don't talk to my bestie like that. He's my bestie, not your bestie. Yeah, you got issues, man. Did I ask for your opinion, Donald? Well, we didn't ask for your opinion on the so-called issue, but you did it anyway. All right, I'm going to make sure you come in last place, Donald. What the hell? Yeah, good luck with that, George. Nice one, Donald. I'm more going for him than you do. Well, I would say my bestie has the most going for him right now. I didn't say anything about it, but you're going to chance. Good luck with your turn, Bill. Thanks, Joe. What did I tell you about talking to my bestie like that, Joe? Don't respond to that, Bill. Out of all people, there are. But anyways, Joe, what's up, I think I'm doing a pretty good job so far. You're doing pretty well, Bill. But going for Europe this early is pretty risky, don't you think? Okay, Donald, don't insult my bestie. What the hell did I say wrong, though? For risk, he's doing amazing right now, and all he said was that he's doing quote pretty well right now. Seriously? Good stop. Okay, I'll stop attacking so I can give you a chance to save your North American territory. That's not what we're talking about. Whatever you say, Barack, Jesus Christ, how you respond to my amazing friend. What you got planned for us, Bill? I'm just going to continue bolstering my South American territory up in the top. Okay, that's how the damage is nice. Why did you compliment me like that? Which is my thing, my bestie. Because Bill is tired of your constant TS. Okay, don't switch for my bestie. Once again, I'm so glad that you guys listen to what I have to say. So keep doing what you're doing, Jim. I got you, Bill. That's my thing. I'm going to keep my place confidence and back up to the top of the crowd. No one's getting used to that. It just seems like to me that you're being a scaredy cat like this, Joe. Okay, but what do you tell me you attacked my bestie for, Joe? I don't mind. Why would you do that? Because we're playing the risk. Okay, George, it's my turn. I want you to pay attention closely, okay? What's so special about this one, Donald? Just walk into it. Are you seriously? Yeah, I'm my bestie. Why do you guys keep attacking my bestie? I'm going to put this right here, George. Now, what is it, Baron? Shut the hell up. No, you shut the hell up for that. What in the world is making you last place? I'd like to see you try. Oh, it's like you're still held in on going for Europe, huh? Yeah, but I have to play this super savings. A lot can go wrong throughout this process. But just knowing how much of an amazing person you are, you'll be fine. I'm not even going to respond to that anymore. That's a funny joke, Baron. They speak of the almost really damn well that you create the drama to happen. How about you continue sitting in Australia doing absolutely nothing? You do realize it's my turn, right? I don't think anybody cares, George. Excuse me? Come on, guys. Let's get it together, okay? Just for you. I would suggest that. I'd love to see you try, George. For real. I bet you can't go a single minute without saying they were best. And I bet you can't go a single minute without responding to George and his right. You're seriously blessed. You don't even have to respond to George, right? Whatever. I'm over it. I'm going to take all the stuff about it. You better be careful for what you wish for, Barack. I literally have 15 ships waiting in South America. There's not talk about that going on. Listen to my bestie, Barack. I told you what? See? I told you that you couldn't last a minute without calling Bill up here. That's exactly what happened. And I told you that you couldn't last a minute without responding to George's knee drive. Still got you good there, Barack. What the hell was on us? You responded to George's BS, did you know? So anyway, good luck to you. Focusing on the game, since that's how you win games by teams. You talk a lot about being focused, Joe. Yeah, I do. But let's be honest here. Don't you bring up the word. I'm focused on the kind of game you're playing. Facts. As long as I win, I don't care. I think that's the mindset we should all have to do it basically. I 100% agree with you. I wonder why. Okay, since nobody is doing anything, I can make something special. What did you stick to the fact? What the hell, John? What? Why did you do that for us? Don't be stupid. Excuse me. You know pretty damn well that if I was the one to attack Barack, it would just benefit you. That's a smart way to look at it, John. What? Nice. Thanks, Bill. We're swinging it back to you, so let's see what you got. My bestie will dominate this time. I'm actually going to talk on you. I knew it. I think now is a good time to take over Europe. I like the aggressiveness, Bill. Yeah, there is something you should be doing as well, Joe. I'm not sure how well we'll be able to defend it. You'll be fine. At least this is a start. It's more than a start. This is so amazing. How many times do I have to tell you to stop me, right? You need to hurry the hell up and deal with me. Holy crap, Bill. We're taking a goddamn goal. Get wrecked, George. You know what? I'm done. What? Taking away both George and Bill's continent bonus. Ain't no way in hell you're going to take away Bill's continent bonus. Why? I refuse to believe that. I will gain tremendous respect for you. What, Bill? If you do choose to attempt, I've heard enough. You're absolutely right. I was actually going to attack my bestie's continent, but now that my bestie said that, I have no choice. I should have known that George wasn't going to attack Bill unless Bill gave him an incentive to. The meat riding is at an all-time high, ladies and gentlemen. This is prime-time meat riding. Get the hell out of here with that. Take me, George. What do you mean, prime-time meat riding? Did you just see my turn? I dominated. Let it go, guys. At least George attacked. That's what I call baby steps. You can all make fun of me, but it doesn't change the fact that I have the North American continent. Maybe you lost it too. Don't even think about it for a while. The Illuminators are popping off right now, boys. Keep going. You can't be serious with this. Hold on a minute. You guys keep saying I'm deep-lighting my density. Which you definitely are. But you two fellows. Now that's the true prime time meat riding. Like Howard. It's that Sunday night prime time meat riding. Think about that. This is that BS. Make me go on. While you three are having the usual toxic craft. Toxic craft? Continue to focus. I'm in a good position to do so. Preach it, Bill. I'm more so curious as to how you defend it with all of us involved. It's not going to be easy, but I certainly welcome the challenge, Bill. If you think for 1 second that my destiny is going to let you hang out with them, then you're wrong. You know what I mean? Something wrong with this is the settings of the future. Okay, it's time to be excessive meat riding. We'll deal with what the good term doesn't do. So there's one thing that you didn't do. I love it when you talk. It's that I want to sit down and to get the Africa done. We were able to get control of the European continent. Nice one, Bill. Thanks, Joe. What about me? Hopefully I'll be able to defend it better this time. Attack Morocco too, Bill. Maybe we get bonus while you're at it. Let's go. Jesus Christ, destiny. Here we go. We have to take control of one continent while interrupting Donald and Barack's bonuses. Oh boy, that's pretty hot. I never thought you would say something stupid like that. Thanks for the compliment with regards to my country. Anytime, maybe you should focus on the return of the state. And I think just that. I doubt I'm going to play it super smart from now on. Don't make false promises, George. Now you're just hating on me and my gameplay, Donald. All right, let's focus on ball. Thank you. How will you respond? He won't. It seems like the back is up against the wall with the gun. Well, I just need to play it safe. I will try my best to hang around until I can get a truth bonus. Trust me when I say this, Barack. I don't really care if you won't have time to get a truth bonus from you, Donald. Did I say I'm kidding? You certainly won't get the continent bonus. Again, did I say that I wanted to do the analogy? Don't disrespect me like that. I'm just going to say whatever the hell I want. Once again, you guys are bickering and I'm just dominating. Nothing new here. Joe, you're still hiding in Australia. I don't think you get the caught. Ain't that the truth? The most important thing is to win. That's true. As long as you don't cheat. Like Barack? What the hell do you mean like Barack Donald? I didn't see. They have to be pretty sensitive. Do you ever just look at it? I don't need to. Oh, really? And what if he does to dominate this game that I'm going to do right here? Let's see. I have the continent under control while taking away both George and Bill's ball. This is definitely the one of the Bill, you know I don't have anything against you, right? Yeah. What the hell do you mean without this turning? Don't talk like that. I'm just getting you going back and forth while Bill is just shooting in Australia. You're not wrong about Joe shooting in Australia. This is coming from you, Barack. At least I'm arguing with the direction. You got a win that was exactly like this the first time we played with. Okay, that's true. At the end of the day, a win is a win. Seriously, Donald, what do you mean that's true? It must be 100 lives when you drive someone, but they don't use lives back. What the hell I'm doing? That literally describes this higher limit right now, especially with you and Bill. Okay, I better not. I guess you have to dominate this turn as I will regain control of the entire North American continent. I mean, you did get the continent back, but I wouldn't say you dominated the turn. Well, nobody asked you your opinion. Excuse me? Anyway, Bob, what's up? How are you feeling about this tournament? Well, I'm just going to play it safely once again. No surprise there. I'm not sure if I'll be able to survive another tournament again if they won't. But if I do, which you won't, then I might have a better chance moving forward. Are you serious, Barack? I thought you were going to fortify it and you just attacked me anyway. It was just a small influence. Don't read into it like God damn. Well, maybe that was the way you're trying to mock me. You hear yourself. I sound good. That's why I'm mocking you and only that's only truth. Sorry, Bill, but I'm going to have to prevent you from getting to Europe on next test. Because I know good and damn well that Donald isn't going to do it with his 12 truth. You out of all people did not get to say that, right? Why the hell didn't you eliminate Donald? I don't need you could have started doing this one instead of eliminating you two Barack. Okay, it's my turn. Can you guys let me focus? Oh, now you want to focus? I've been focusing. Donald, why didn't you take Barack's bonus away? What are you doing? Don't even try that with me, George. I'm not going to do your dirty work. Do it yourself. It definitely seems like you're focused. Sorry, Donald. Damn it. Please don't take it away in Africa. You go against the legal novels. What in the hell was that? How do you work about yourself? Don't tell me what it's spank down here. If we want to talk about spanking, then let's talk about how you video. Excuse me. How you going to compete? I'm finishing you off this turn, Barack. God damn it. The amount of views riding you and Donald get in these rides is disgusting. So just think about where you two went wrong as I eliminate you, okay? Like generally, you think about where it supposedly went wrong. That's an issue. Can you think about yourself and where you went wrong? Don't put the blame on me. Say whatever you want, Barack. I will. One thing is for sure. You can hold this L. You're not wrong about that, Barack. Shut the hell up, Donald. You're going to be eliminated then. Good game, Bob. Good game, Bill. You tried to make something out of nothing there and you tried your best. Fast. Well, thanks for that. No problem. Maybe I should have taken a different approach to begin the game, but I feel like I didn't have any options. Sounds like excuses. Oh, well, yeah. Don't do that. I had a 7% chance to win that battle. I didn't do that. laughing, Donald. Oh, I definitely will. Laughing is good for your soul. Well, I'm going to attack if you guys didn't know. Oh, now you want to attack? For real. Back. You get tired. Back. That's a better play for you, Joe. Actually, I think it's a smart play. Thank you. All game long. Nobody focused on Joe. Yeah. And he took advantage of that. Back. You know what, Ben? You're right. What? I always thought Joe was being smart, too. I was just kidding. Damn it, Joe. Yeah, come on, Joe. The system allowed me to get the European continent bonus for just one turn. Sorry, Bill, but no can do. I said you're a super smart player, and I can't allow you to have a chance like that. Fair enough. So a lot happened that time. That's what happens when Joe decides to finally attack. Anyway, Joe, what's up? How are you going to approach this game? I don't know what you want me to tell you, Bill. Don't touch me like that. And I got the card bonus for this turn. Then maybe I could have had a slim chance of doing something. Like I predicted, Donald. Here we go again. You'd be eliminated then. So what? Finally faced that reality. Have you also accepted that you got last place? All right, guys. What is it then? Normally don't do this because let me focus here for a second, okay? You all gonna listen to him. Why? That's my bestie. My bestie is super smart and super good at the game of wit. Smart side beats, so let's let him do his thing, okay? I'll be cheering him on. Well, I guess I won't be getting eliminated during Bill's turn after all. Here's what you mean. Donald still has a territory, so I'll just beat the Bill. Seriously? Damn. I'm sorry, but now I'm not going to get this close and just get eliminated from game. This is everyone's fault, the Bills and mine. I told you that it needs to focus, and you guys didn't like it. Shut the hell up, Bill. Put the facts down, Bill. Continue to spit them out. Don't worry. When he spits them out, hold on, and I will take them up and swallow them. Don't take disgusting, Bill. For real? Why do you say a thing like that? There's no thing wrong. What? Stuff that's not important. Here, you're going to thicker skin. It's fine, Bob. I just need to focus on the game. Okay? Whatever you say, Bill. Good luck. Are you guys not witnessing my amazing turn? Just hurry the hell up. I need you to Donald, but now I'm going to take over the entire North American continent. Does this count as George even Thompson? What? Should we call him player 4 again? Excuse me? Let's not take it too far, Baron. Agreed. George is very weird. He's not attacking us personally or anything like that. I don't know how I can take that. No, but you don't worry about it. Okay, that's it. You have two continents, and now you need to focus on how you can capitalize with this opportunity you have. Well, Papa Joe is taking away one of his continent bonuses. If I'm being honest, I completely forgot Joe was going to hit this ball. For real. I don't know how it's possible for someone to forget the end. He's doing his really getting the Bible and I'm ready and see what you get. Yeah, whatever. Don't get rid of the part of this entire time, but it's time to make a finish to the ball. I thank you, Mr. Joe. So, please, just let me have a continent bonus for one. If my best friend begged me like that, I would give him anything. Seek help. Why was no fucking best friend? I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't attack for the most part on purpose. I'm playing the game of risk, and I'm trying to win. Well, I'll do my best to stay alive if that makes you feel better. Just hurry the hell up. We don't need all your dialogue. Facts. Well, it's not like I can attack Australia because Joe has been camping there the whole game, so I'm content with just taking the South America continent. We all had chances to attack Joe when he first went into Australia. But we were too busy fighting each other. Continue speaking the truth, Bill. All right, stop talking, Joe. I can talk as much as I want. Attacking during this next turn of yours? You'll see. Let me call it there. 2 more. Slow and steady wins the race. Not a bad move, Joe. Thanks, Bill. I've seen many situations where people have been in your scenario and have choked it away. Yeah. Because they were careless with their troops, distributions, and attacks. Okay, but I have the South America continent still. It's not a big deal. I can make a huge comeback starting this next turn of mine. Being under that serious amount of delusion is not good for you, George. Again, why are you talking? Because I got last place? Doesn't matter. In the world, you some way, somehow find a way to always talk crap, even when you suck. That's one of Barack's specialties, George. Excuse me. Even I will never know how he does it. Don't even start with me, Donald. But I will. You're the king of sore losers. This is exactly why you three will never get first place like this. What did you say? All you do is talk, talk, and talk. It's better than hiding. There's no good gameplay from any of you to back this talk up. Are you watching me right now, Joe? Damn it! I'm going to take my bestie's continent bonus away. Are you actually going to take it away? I can't. No surprise there. I can't do that to my bestie. Primetime meat right. My bestie has a nice-looking continent, and I can't strip that happiness away from him. See, this is exactly why you will never win a game like this, George. The hell did you say? You let your emotions get in the way of your decision-making. Now that's what you call a fact? All right, enough is enough. I'm popping off this turn. I'm curious as to how you will approach this, Joe. Well, I can fill you in on what I plan on doing, Bill. Go for it. I'm going to eliminate you. Damn it. Why would you do that to my bestie? I hate everything. You have no loyalty to your friends. Shut up. What? What the hell is going on? What did you say to me? Don't you dare talk to me like that. Excuse me? When you were being super messed up to us as you were going through I was there for support if you and Barack needed it. When Donald was being aggressive towards Bill, I was still there for support if Bill and McDonald needed it. All I've ever done in this group is be there for my friends and support. What this group has become is just super toxic. Best you did, best you that. Meat riding this. Meat riding that. I'm over it. I'm so out of here. After this game, I swear to God, don't expect me back. Joe, what do you mean by that? Don't make me explain myself a second time. Joe, if you don't want to complete the game, then I can speak and understand. What are you saying? I don't feel obligated to finish this one up. I appreciate it, Bill, but don't worry about me. I'll just finish this game off and then leave after that. Excluding Bill. Usually have a lot of things that need to be addressed. I can't take it anymore. I honestly don't know what to say right now, Joe. I'm probably going to want to speak. Yeah, I don't know what to think. Let's just finish this game up. It's between George and I. All I wish for is just a few minutes of peaceful conversation as this game concludes. I'll make sure that happens, Joe. Thanks, Bill. GG, though. You definitely played a smart game, to say the least. Okay, well, I guess it's my turn now. Yes, it is. The most I can do is enter into the European, Asian, and African continent bonuses. I guess I'm wondering if it'll be a bunch of stuff, Bill. I don't know about that one, Brock. Why? Joe doesn't have 5 cards, so he'll probably get a troop bonus as well next turn. Is there a continent you want to play from the store or something, Bill? I'm not sure. Maybe North America or something? That would connection is all. That's not really good. Yeah, I've seen this kind of game before. We played so much to the point where we know that this is probably just going to be a slow defeat for George Hunt. Don't count anyone out until the game's actually over. Yeah, that's true. Stranger things have happened in the past. I wouldn't put it past me that George would be able to figure out a way to work around this. Fair enough. How are you going to go about this, though, Joe? I'll just regain control of the Africa continent and take over the South America continent. That seems like a fair strategy. That's true. I'm just hoping I can get a troop bonus from my cards rather sooner than later. I'm not even sure where you can even go, though. It's looking a little tough for you, George. Like I said, anything is possible. I don't want to impact anyone's decision. What's up, Bill? But I'm noticing something that some people may not catch on. I think that's a suggestion. It's a big difference. Now you really got to think if it's something I need to do. Good luck with your turn, George. Thanks, Joe. I'm very curious to see how you approach this when your back is up against the wall. Okay, so you got 10 pieces in your trade account. I was thinking about putting my piece in the Middle East, so I can South American continent zone. Okay, this is an interesting strategy. The amount of strokes I can make with George investing troops in the Middle East never gets old. Now's not the time, Donald. That's my bad. Once I finish attacking South America, I'll probably transfer those troops over to Greenland. Are you sure about that? I can't really think of anything else. Personally, I keep my troops like that and you're surrounded by your territory with just one troop. It's easy to do. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. What's the move with that? I'm just going to bolster my defense and get my Africa and South American territory. Seems like there are probably a million other ways to finish George off, but I just want to play it safe. Now that your turn is over, good luck, George. Do you know what the problem with this strategy is now, George? Yeah, I see it, man. I see it too. I tried attacking the George territory with a high amount of troops, and so all in Greenland. I should have put my troops elsewhere. To be honest, what's up, Bill? I'm not sure if that would have made a difference or not. But who knows, I guess. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Joe had the advantage the whole game, and it's finally shown. So is this going to be the final turn? It could be unless I lose a lot of troops attacking Greenland. We'll see, I guess. George. What's up, Bill? If this is indeed the last turn, we could probably will. I just want to say that you played a solid game. You dealt with you, Donald, and Bar Rock, and came out on top. That's impressive regardless of how anyone wants to look at it. Thanks for that, Bill. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're really sure. You have a lot of resilience to feel something and stuff like that. Thanks for that, Baron. GG, George. GG, Donald. You hung in there for as long as you could. If I'm being honest, I never thought you had a chance against Joe, but you definitely survived longer than I thought. Nice one. So I guess it turns out good. We'll have one last Thursday. Not like it's going to matter, but I'm just going to say it right now, Joe. DT Joe. Good game, Joe. You played it super smart and made sure you had the right amount of troops before pushing us. Great game play. I just want to make a couple of things known before I go. Go for it, Joe. I'm all for competitive games. I'm all for trash talk. But what I'm not for is excessive toxicity. What I'm not for is constant drama. We've already gone through a lot as a group, and it got to a point for me with playing games with you guys that did not become fun anymore. The whole point of playing a game is to have fun. If you guys don't do it like how I do, then this is it, and I'm fine with that. But if you guys do truly understand where I'm coming from and really reflect on the things that were said, I hope the group can improve that. I'm not saying it's perfect, but I just about had it. I didn't like how I wasn't listened to. I didn't like how I was treated sometimes. And I feel like for me, I did everything I could to support everyone throughout their own challenges and phases. That's all I have to say. And I just want to say right now, Joe, that I'm sorry that you feel all this. Same here. Same here, Joe. I know it might not be appropriate to ask for it. What is it for us? But do you know if you have any interest in coming back to play with us? Or, genuinely speaking, no, I don't have an interest in playing with you guys anymore. That being said, I have to go now. Peace out, guys. Yeah, guys, I messed up badly. It's not just like this, Rock. I messed up badly, too. I haven't been a good friend in general. It's ain't my fault. Keep your heads up. Let's just continue to better ourselves as we do. And let the rest take care of themselves, okay? Yeah, I guess that's what you said. Peace out, guys. Bye for now. Have a good night.
I think I read all special inspiration.
Oh, the same as you know, as special greatness to brothers. Great grace and no faith.
You know we had to do it. Today, the Vancouver Canucks are playing off against the Calgary Flames in the most important game of the year. If they lose this game in regulation, they are done so. They're gone from the Stanley Cup playoffs, essentially. If they win in regulation, things get a heck of a lot better, but still not great. And if the game goes to overtime or a shootout, then I think it's kind of anticlimactic, but still, tonight the Canucks and the Flames play, and we're going to get into that more as the game goes on. But I need to make this video, and we needed to have this conversation. Because the biggest story about the Vancouver Canucks in this stretch of the 24-25 season, where the team has been winning games and losing games, but mostly losing, don't get me wrong. This stint with the Vancouver Canucks, where they've been pretty solid defensively, all things considered, but their offense has not shown up in the slightest. This stint has been headlined by a primary conversation about one person. Rick Tocchet, everybody. This show is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Go there, check out that first link in the description to save some money. Every VPN gets some free months and support this YouTube channel in the process. We need to talk about Tocchet. Walk it like I talk it, right? Because last year, the Vancouver Canucks had the best season they've had in pretty much a decade with Rick Tocchet at the helm. He brought discipline. He brought accountability to this roster in a way that Bruce Boudreau and Travis Green did not really present to the Vancouver Canucks. We saw this right away in Rick Tocchet's first full season as head coach of the Canucks. Andre Kuzmenko went to Bali, his training in the offseason wasn't great, and Rick Tocchet punished him for it. All but one Vancouver Canucks players had career years that year. The only guy who didn't have a career year was Elias Pettersson, who had 100 points the year prior to. But, for the most part, Besser had 40 goals and 70 points. Miller had 100 points. Quinn Hughes won the Norris. Rick Tocchet won the Jack Adams. Thatcher Demko was a finalist. It all went right last year But this year, things are really underwhelming. And for Rick Tocchet in particular, his style of hockey that he's getting the Vancouver Canucks to play this season has been so ineffective compared to last year. And you have to start wondering what exactly are these details that are causing things to not work out. Rick Tocchet, when you look at some of the line combinations he's been tossing out there, the comments he's been making to the media, it's almost like the head coach himself is treading water. He's juggling lines, he's playing guys all over the place, and his media abilities are clearly coming from a place of frustration. You can sense it in the way he talks and how he responds to these questions. Rick Tocchet is not a happy camper right now. The Vancouver Canucks are deviating from whatever plan it is that he's saying that he has for them. He's saying that I want the players to be more creative. I don't want these guys to just dump it down and go for a change every time. Come into the middle, drive, make plays, do fancy things. He says all that in the video, which is great. But then you watch the team and it's like, hey, Rick, they are dumping it in. They are playing on the perimeter. Nobody's attacking the middle. Nobody's driving. What's going on here? Is there a disconnect between the messaging that the coach is sending to the players and the messaging that the coach is sending to the media? Because in theory, they should be the same, right? If Tocchet is saying to the media, yeah, I want these guys to drive to the net, you better hope that they drive to the net the next game. And to be fair as well, the Vancouver Canucks did have a lot of chances yesterday against the Canadiens, driving to the net, doing wraparounds and cutting inside. They did good work. They just, you kind of have to be good at knowing hockey strategy and knowing formations in order to be good at the video game. In order to implement these ideas properly, even one of the main guys on Twitter this year, who has been really, sort of lack of a better term, anti-Tocchet, has been tweeting a bunch about what Rick Tocchet is doing wrong and why these things aren't useful. Staff ended up responding yesterday to a comment made by Rick Tocchet on the loss. He didn't have an answer to their top line, he said, obviously referring to Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, and Slafkovsky. Staff then goes out there in response to this idea, saying this. In addition to a 22.2% Corsi, Cole Caulfield has less than a 25% expected goals for percentage against Elias Pettersson tonight at 5v5. Now pause, what does that mean? That means that Cole Caulfield was getting outchanced significantly when Elias Pettersson was on the ice at the same time. So, naturally, instead of the Canucks hard against Caulfield on home ice, Pettersson got Caulfield's matchup until the first shot Petey gave up all night at 5v5 went in. And then Tocchet decided that everyone needed a similar amount of time defending against the half-shot line, in which Caulfield proceeded to put up an 84.85% Corsi and a 71.75 expected goals for percentage. You did have the answer, Rick, and the moment your obvious bias against Pettersson was proven, you pulled the rug from under their line instead of continuing to trust them to rebound. And included is the Cole Caulfield 5v5 Corsi for and Corsi without percentages against Vancouver Canucks players. Essentially, what Sapp is saying here is that Pettersson was shutting down and outchancing Cole Caulfield. But once the first 5v5 shot that Pettersson was on the ice for against went in, that's when Rick Tocchet was like, okay, everybody is matching Caulfield, not just Pettersson. And then Caulfield just happened to put up the ridiculous production that he did with an 84.85% Corsi. That's ridiculous. The idea that Sapp is presenting is, why do you not just stick Pettersson with Caulfield the whole game? He was already shutting the guy down. Just because one shot goes in, the only 5v5 shot against him at that point that Pettersson was on the ice for, once that goes in, that does not automatically mean, oh, we got to play everybody against Caulfield now, not just Pettersson. The most dangerous player on the Montreal Canadiens, Suzuki, Caulfield, Slafkovsky. He says we didn't have an answer to their top line. Well, you did have the answer. Just play Pettersson against them more because he was doing a better job shutting them down. And for those who are going to go out there and challenge it, there actually is a response here doing that exact same thing. Hayden Kruger says the one shot that you're talking about went in 66 seconds into the game. Somehow, Petey still led all for his nice time against Caulfield anyways. It seems like Tocchet was matching soft Petey against the half-stop line. Tocchet starts Pettersson against the Suzuki Caulfield line. That was clearly his mandate. After the goal, Petey only starts 5 shifts not on the fly against Caulfield despite Tocchet having the last change. He had a mandate and deviated the moment the goal went in. Also, Pedersen may have played most out of any goal against Caulfield, but only played 38% of the time against him. For example, Keeper Sherwood got to play 415 against Caulfield at 5-5, which is the fourth most amongst any Canucks forward and the most of any forward not on Lewis Pedersen's line. Sherwood's expected goal score percentage against Caulfield was 1.88%. So essentially the point is here, even though Pedersen might have had the most time on ice against Caulfield, there wasn't enough. He had 38% of the minutes against Cole, and the next guy who wasn't on his line to play against Caulfield had a 1.88 goal score percentage, which is gobsmackingly terrible. Rick Tocchet had his answer. He just didn't want to go out there and use it. Let's go over to the argument subreddit and read some comments of the same idea. Man, am I getting sick of Rick Tocchet hockey. He pulled the same crap of the Coyotes, giving up a really good line, screw up once, and then he'd go back to the blender. I have no idea how this sub, or this fan base outside this sub, convinced themselves that Rick Tocchet was ever a good coach in the NHL. His career up until this point speaks for itself. Quite possibly the biggest fraud of the Jackass in a long time. They were all just blinded by the one good season last year. I say time and time again, it's the coach's job to bring the best out of the players, and he consistently finds ways to make his players worse. Last year, almost every player had a career year, and they carried him to the Jack Adams Trophy. This subreddit also thinks all the distractions this year are the players and the management's fault. I'm sorry, but as a coach, you need to keep your house in order. You need to earn your players' respect so they will put their differences aside and continue on as a team. I think this is a given. Yes, P and JT should take on some responsibility for what transpired, but good leadership in the dressing room starts from the head coach. During this entire season, time and time again, Tocchet says the players are not following his game plan. My question is, you're the coach. If the players are not following your game plan, it's your responsibility to get them to follow it or hold them accountable during the game and not just stand there with a pissy face doing the same nothing. Also, if the only thing consistently throughout this season is that his team wasn't following his game plan, then I would say there are some gaps in his communication to his players. And so with that, I'll leave you to the end of this video here. What are your thoughts on Rick Tocchet as the Vancouver Canucks head coach? And despite the fact that Sarah Bailey says he's a top 5 coach in the NHL, is he the right fit for this team? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this British Article on the line. And bye.